So, good morning, folks. I hope everybody had an enjoyable rest. Probably a time to do some reflection, introspection. Let me say good morning to my buddy Alex Powell, Professor Alex Powell Bruno, who's probably on his way to the university to impact knowledge to his students. Thank you very much, Alex, for your acknowledgement and your responses to my question on your program last night. As it relates to my partner Polo, Alex, Polo is just another human being. God has seen it fit to allow me to stop and ask what's up. How you doing? You know what I can do to make a difference in your life, and in this case, it's his leg that seems to be a bit troublesome at this time. But I also want to, shout out without calling any names the other person, because it's a nice support system. So while I will go out there and bring focus and attention to the matter, there are persons who gravitate inwards, I would say, towards those, and they support as well. A lot of good persons out there that are looking out for him, providing him a breakfast, ensuring that whatever medication was prescribed, that he's taking it with a meal. So we say blessings to these persons as well. We're not calling any name. There are persons who have said just let them know what's going on and they'll make some financial contribution without any publicity, because it's really not a publicity stunt. For me, it's nothing about publicity. I just use my platform to motivate and inspire support for the less fortunate, the downtrodden. And I will just continue doing that, not to get any award or any accolade or anything like that. It's just, that's just how I am. And the persons who know me, they know that is just how I am. Okay, brother Alex, but thank you very much for giving me my few minutes of fame on your show last night. Yesterday, when I get home, I just try to catch up with things that I missed. I listened to the hot seat, and I heard Brother Loftus defending himself, as well as a video that I saw that came out when Loftus indicated that with regards to the new party, he was not a part, and some person saw it fit to go out there and put together a clip that showed that Loftus was in fact a part of a particular setting, whether a town hall meeting or a first outing or meet and greet with the people. And I'm asking, what is the objective of that? Because it doesn't mean because you are initially part of the putting together of something, a movement, according to Lofty, a movement, that is where your navel string is caught, and you do not have the option of deciding, you know what, I will operate from a distance, I will watch, monitor, and go on. Somebody saw it fit to put out this clip to accomplish what? For one, the video was poorly done. When you want to add music, a background music, that must be done in such a way that it doesn't take away from the message of the video, and we could barely hear anything. It's just that some of us listened to Loftus on Saturday and we knew what he said. So whoever that was, I think, no, without hesitation, I think you might have to hold that there. Right? Yeah, if you felt you may have been doing good, I'm not sure if you are affiliated with the group or not, but that was a nonsensical move, because a person can choose at any point in time not to be so deeply involved, and that doesn't mean that they are opposing or against whatever movement or whatever party it is. So the video person, whoever you are, they said sometimes wise men come from the east, but that is not always a correct thing. I'm going to just issue this to you, that video. Yeah, and if you are part of the organization, I would ask the organization to review the people who has the mandate to go out there and put anything that can sort of portray the party in any light. You have to get the blessings, the green light from the endorsement from the party itself if you believe you're going to do something to help the party. because what you did there is just created more division, so I just felt, video man, red card for you. My friends, Samantha Robinson, I consider my Creole Festival spouse. We always meet at Creole Festival whenever I get to go upstairs. It's not anybody that's going upstairs. And we'll share, laugh, and generally. Sammy has asked, well, yesterday I spoke about the lady who got all the Victoria's Secret same color from her fiance and wanted to know why did he buy one color, and what is she going to say to people who are asking that question. But Madam, as your husband would have told you, he is the only person that should really know the color. Except maybe if you go to a doctor now and then, and even the doctor is not going to remember 6 months ago it was red. So he's the only person. So I felt that was properly handled, and I'm not sure what is the status of that relationship now. But Sammy, I heard you ask me to talk on some airport fiasco. Now, like you, I saw some posting, some ranting by my brother on Facebook, and I too was also curious. To this date, I have not received any additional details. I believe something may have gone on in the airport. But I'm not going to come here and air no dirty laundry or linen. I'm not going to do that. If there's a matter between my brother, what would happen is we would take it to the NMC. And you might be wondering, what is the NMC? Basically, that is a court. Naren, Marlon, and Celia, sons and mother, we would sit together in caucus, put the matter on the table, and we will take the necessary action. If there is need for reprimand, we will so do that internally. And we will not come out in the public and bash each other. No, we're not doing that. I mean, you don't bash anything of your other family, the Labour Party. You say it's good alone. And if one were to look at your postings, it would suggest that there is absolutely nothing wrong in the country where your party is concerned. And I respect that. So I'm not going to come out here and air no type of laundry. I have not received any reasons to ask any question. Marlon has not reached out to me to say anything. And I just let bygones be bygones. I wanted to say, with regards to going back to the point of Lofty, I also heard Lofty said that part of the reason why he took a back seat or sabbatical is it had to do with persons being affiliated to offshore bank, and offshore bank has to do with this and that. But generally, Lofty, offshore banks, I mean, these things exist all over the world. Dubai, Cayman Islands, Singapore, Australia, and it is not as bad as persons think. Offshore banks create an opportunity, and I got some little notes, Lofty. Diversification of income, real estate opportunities, higher interest rates, asset protection. In other words, you're not keeping all your eggs in one basket. What has to happen? Whichever country that has any offshore opportunities, the AML policies must be robust. It must be continuously reviewed, so that you can capture any rogues and vagabonds trying to use your country for their bad behavior or their nasty business. So offshore, on its own, the term offshore banking exists, and it's not something that should cause you to distance yourself from a party. What you should probably do is maybe probe further, ask the right questions, and see if, based on the responses, if you want to still be affiliated or not. Okay, but Lofty, you look good in your orange shirt there, I must say. You look good. You look like you were part of the thing there, man. You look like you were part of it. Yeah. And before I go, guys, yesterday I stopped Massac to pick up my fish. Papa JJ, big up yourself. Papa JJ informed me that I had parked in a corner that was not the best, and I take that. And that's what I'm about. I took that counsel. So Ryan and Marian, when I have to pick up my fish, try to position yourself in an area that is, not prone to accidents, away from the corner, even if, because it doesn't take long for an accident. So brother Poopa JJ, while you may have said it in a joke, I pondered upon it, and I think it's excellent advisory coming from my brother Poopa JJ Joseph Charles. That's the husband of Evelyn Charles. Okay, I said it, Poopa JJ. I giving you your, well, not flowers, no, but a coke or something while you're alive. I'm giving that to you. Yeah. All right. And as I said, while I was in Massac, just about when I was about to leave, I heard a young child talking to her grandmother. Granny, what going in hard and coming out wet and sloppy and soft? What going in hard and coming out wet, sloppy and soft? I think take the old lady. Child, I not your size. I not your comrade. What you tell him, mama? Tell me about what going in hard and coming out soft and wet and sloppy. I not your size. You gonna have those kind of conversations there with me? The child watch your grandmother and say, but granny, what are you talking about? It's just a bubble gum. When you put it in your mouth, it's hard. But as you start to chew it, it becomes soft and sloppy and wet. That's all, granny. Get your mind out of the gutter. And with that note, and on that note, I say have a blessed day, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Naren Michael Murphy. Bless up. Yes, I.